What's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I want to talk about how you can actually make an extra almost $500,000 per day with the gun running and how it can be incorporated really nicely into your money grind or your money routine that you might already have. So hopefully you find this video helpful and hopefully you guys enjoy. Now, over the past year or so, I've put out a few videos going over money guides, money routines, how to efficiently gain money without wasting time. And I'll go ahead and I'll find those links and I'll put them in the description. If you want a refresher course or if you didn't see them and you want to know how you can make money, then those are definitely really helpful. One of the main ways I actually go about making money though is by doing the import-export. As many of you guys know, or as I'm sure many of you guys do yourselves, the import-export is such a great way to make money. It's really fun, it's really easy, you get fast cars to drive, I mean you can't beat it. The only downside is the NPCs, but usually you can get rid of them fairly easily. And you can actually combine that import-export with certain VIP missions and you can get roughly like $400,000 per hour. It's really beneficial. And what I want to do in this video is show you guys how you can incorporate the gun running stuff with all of that to get an extra 400, 500, plus dollars a day pretty much by doing nothing. I mean, it takes little effort to get this amount of money. Pretty much since the gun running DLC has come out, I've seen a ton of questions. How can I go about incorporating this stuff? How can I do this to the best of my ability? How can I do this without wasting time? And hopefully this video will give you the answer. So the first thing, this is going to be pretty much specific to solo players. If you play with friends, if you do sell missions with friends, you can tweak this a little bit, but this mainly has to do with solo players. If you're just getting on and doing this by yourself. And also, I'm going to assume that you have a bunker with everything upgraded. So the numbers I'm going to give are assuming everything in your bunker is upgraded. So if you don't have everything upgraded, then the numbers will be slightly less. The first thing we're going to need to know, a resupply, if you should steal or if you should just buy it for $75,000. And what you should do is kind of up to you, really. If you want to actually do the missions, do the supply missions, go ahead and do it. I believe you're going to need to do about 3 or 4 of them to get around $75,000, like if you just paid for it to get the same amount of supplies, but you can do that if you want. I will say though, to be more efficient and to actually get more money in the end, especially if you're combining this with the import-export stuff, just go ahead and pay the $75,000 to resupply it. It's worth it more because that time spent doing those missions, those supply missions, you could then, if you just buy it for $75,000, you could use that time to do anything else, whether it's import-export, actually playing races, playing adversary modes, just messing around in free roam. So the numbers I'm going to give you guys are if you were to buy the $75,000 resupply. Now, really, the only 2 steps of getting this extra money per day is buying that resupply and then selling it. I mean, yeah, you have to wait, but waiting, you can do a ton of things while you wait. So with that $75,000 resupply, just to refresh your minds, if you didn't, or if you don't know about, how the whole resupply stuff works, a $75,000 resupply provides 20 crates, which will take 140 minutes to deplete to become product that you can sell. And that's, again, assuming you have everything upgraded. And those 20 crates, that $75,000 resupply will sell in Blaine County for $140,000, or, like we're going to do all the time, in Los Santos, it's going to sell for $210,000. And that's if you're in a solo lobby. You can actually add on to this number if you're in a full session. Sometimes it'll range from $250,000 if you have just a little amount of people in it, or if you have a full 30 player lobby, it sometimes can even hit $300,000, which is really good, considering all you did was spend $75,000 on the resupply. So pretty much the process of making this extra money would be, once you get on GTA Online for the day, you go ahead and pay that resupply cost, assuming you have nothing, no supplies in your bunker. Wait the 2 hours by doing whatever you want to get that full amount that you can sell. And again, you can either do import-export stuff, VIP missions if you want to really be efficient with money making, or you can just put a rubber band or something on your controller, go AFK, and then that's it. There's a lot of options there. You can do races, you can do heists, you could freaking do whatever you want. But once that 2 hours is up, or let's say you're done playing the game and you want to log off, now it's time to go ahead and make that sale. And the best part about this is because we're only resupplying once, every single gun running sale will consist of one car. So it's not going to be multiple cars that you're going to have to deal with, that you're going to have to go to the city and then drive all the way back to your bunker, then drive all the way back to the city to sell. It's going to be one car, one vehicle, whatever, and you just sell it and you're done. And you make that 210 or plus if you're in a public lobby with a lot of people. And a pretty good pro tip I can give you guys, if you have a bunker and if you have a bunch of motorcycle businesses, you know how you always pay a pretty big fee every 42 minutes, I believe. It's usually like $30,000 to $40,000. It's quite a bit if you have a lot of businesses. You can actually get around that by switching sessions every 40 minutes or by playing missions or something not in free roam when it is going to charge you. So that might be something you want to take a look at, you know, maybe have a timer or something. Note when it charges you the first time and then 40 minutes later, go ahead and switch a lobby or something so it doesn't charge you again. Another thing, if you want to be even more lucrative, assuming you have some of those MC businesses, you can combine that with this gun running stuff to make, you know, upwards of even $1 million. If you have coke, if you have the meth, and if you have all that stuff, those sell missions might be a little bit more difficult, but if you like that stuff and if you like the passive income, then, you know, when you first log into GT Online, go ahead and fill up those and then go ahead and fill up the bunker with the gun running stuff as well. And then when you log off, then you can sell all of them at once and then get your money that way. But I feel like this is a pretty easy little tip, or a you know, pretty easy little method to make some extra money each day when you're playing GTA. I know a lot of people were disappointed with the gun running and how much money and how long it takes, but honestly, it's not too bad if you add it to your money making routine, which in my case is the import-export stuff with VIP missions sprinkled in. Just know though that you're not going to become a millionaire, you know, overnight, especially if you're just starting out. This isn't, you know, unfortunately, it's not a game where that happens. You know, you are going to have to grind. That's the game. That's what the game's about. So if you don't like that, then obviously this is not, you know, going to be for you. But if you enjoy it, if you enjoy the missions, if you enjoy playing the game, then I feel like this is a pretty helpful little tip or video for you guys. So hopefully it did help you out. That is it though. Thank you all for watching. If you have any other tips or anything you want to share, then please let me know and let everyone else know in the comment section. Thank you all for watching though. That is it. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.